sunny Florida, and it's actually sunny. I'm excited, and it's like 74 degrees. So I'm currently in shorts and a t-shirt because it was 34 when we left. And so I'm already excited about being here. Like I said, we drove through the night last night. We were going to stop about halfway, but decided to just power through and get here. Nothing too exciting, just a long drive. Doesn't seem long now, but when you're doing it, it's brutal. So we just put shorts on and we're gonna go grab some breakfast and hang out a bit because we can't check in the hotel room till 11 noonish. So hopefully we can get into a room and hopefully get some sleep. We're hoping to go to Bradenton tonight because they're having a street heat event, which is kind of like, you know, less prep type race, but we could still at least get the car on track. But looks like it's gonna storm there starting at like 3 till 9, so we'll kind of see what happens. It's a 2-hour drive over there, so kind of see if we'll run out of time or whatnot. So yeah, we made it and we're going to get settled in. We made it. The car starts and has all the lights, so we're already one step ahead of the curve here. So it's really windy, so sorry if you can't hear anything. But we're not that far back from tech. We got here at like 5:30, so we want to get here really early, get through tech, and then be able to wait on that 1 o'clock test session, so we could test out these new tires, test out basically everything on the new motor, make sure everything is kosher. So we're pretty well set here. Hopefully we can make some passes and be good for tomorrow. Alright, so I give you guys a little update. We're here at the track, got our sweet banner up top, and as you see, there's a timing light. So we just, I checked timing, and I've always ran it up to like $2,000, $2,500, just to make sure it's not jumping around. Well, this time I ran it up to $3,000, and it is all over the place. So we have about a 5 to 6 degree swing of timing that we're trying to diagnose currently, and hopefully find something. Waiting on the data log here, but hopefully we can get it figured out and make a test pass today because they just started now. So we're hoping we can make a pass and get it figured out, but waiting on data log, and yeah, hopefully we can get it figured out. I really don't want to run it with timing doing that. That's no way. Now that could have been most of our problems like last year or this year, because if you got that timing jumping around, it ain't consistent. You won't have good timing marks. Hopefully we can get it figured out. I'll keep you guys updated and see if we find anything. Doug smoking crack behind the shop car.
It's even better because it looked like you just broke into your own car.
So we're currently adding grounds to the car, hoping it'll solve the ignition issue.
We are right next to the fuel door, so people probably think that we're like gonna blow this car up.
Man.
Oh my god.
Doing great.
I'm bringing a heat gun.
You're like,
the one thing
I
unpacked it.
I brought this because
I unpacked it, and I'm like, I should pack light and bring a lighter.
It's great and winds less than 2 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You gotta check the forecast before bringing that lighter.
Oh my god.
Oh, steady. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, extra heat. Alright, so here for day one. Had some issues yesterday. Hoping to just make a pass today. I think we verified timing. I think it's just noise on the timing light, but I really wanted to be sure before we go out and make a pass, and we actually have those weird timing swings, so we're hoping to just make a light hit today, maybe make 2, and then get on the road on to Bradenton. So that's the goal for today. But a little bit of a late night, early start. We got a driver's meeting here in a second, so we'll catch back up with you guys in a little bit. Alright, well, we're in the lanes. Had some technical difficulties, but we're here. We had plug wire swap because I redid plugs last night in the parking lot and put those on the wrong ones, and number 8 was was not plugged into the coil. They're really hard to press on, so, but we're here in the lanes. So hopefully we can make a pass and learn something from it. Just got done making a little 200-foot hit, I guess. Threw the chutes kind of early, so I had in my mind that I was gonna throw the chutes just to unpack them, at least at the 8th mile. Well, the car didn't shift, and I guess I freaked out and pulled the chute instead of shifting. But had a couple nerves. The last time I've been in the car was Byron, and that's when the motor let go. So sorry about the generator, it's a little loud. But we went a 126. 340, I think, 330. So I don't know when I lifted, but we're gonna run this one out. It should shift this time. All right, we're loaded up for the day. We'll give a recap in a little bit, but we're trying to get on the road so we're not really late. Car went 126.60 foot the first pass and went a 548 second pass, so that is a great improvement over what we started with last night. So
Not 548.60 foot though.
no, 548 total 8th mile time. All right, we're gonna get loaded up and hit the road. All right, we made it to our first checkpoint. We're waiting on Doug and them to get here. They got caught. We had a ton of lights to get through, but we made it. And there's kind of some excitement. This truck over here caught fire while we were pulling in. I don't know what the situation was on that. Not a good situation at all. We should probably have a fire extinguisher more than we do. We currently don't have.
We have a fire system.
We have a fire system, so we could just douse the entire car.
Yeah.
It's just not specific. So
We can't go help other people.
Yeah, correct.
They are on fire.
Yeah. So hopefully Doug and them make it here.
Yeah, they weren't very far behind us, but
No.
they're not great with directions.
Yeah. Hoping they make it. But yeah, car seems to be doing good. Still gets a little warm on oil, but not terrible. So we're gonna keep on cruising. Roadside repair.
Roadside repairs.
Hopefully it's just a fuel pump.
Hopefully.
Not weird shit going on.
Yeah. So we got about a mile and a half from the track, so you know we made some time. You know, as soon as we hadn't even left the track yet. We were pulling out Volvo things. So we hadn't even left the track, and it was our fuel pressure just like kept dropping, and then it just come back and kept doing all kinds of weird stuff. So we it's a little noisy. All right, so. Stopped on the side of the road. We didn't put a lot of fuel in it. Hold please. Alright, so yeah. We stopped on the side of the road, tried to figure out if we were just out of gas because we didn't put a whole lot in it. And turns out, well, it looked like we had plenty of fuel. We had like 3.5, 4 gallons, something like that. So I had Matt crank it because the fuel pump, the way it's wired, the fuel pump doesn't come on unless you're cranking it or running.
I don't understand why that had fuel pressure. You're supposed to in here on none. I don't think it was 60 psi.
No idea. But so anyway, I had him crank it and I listened to the fuel pump and it was like cutting out on us. So we're assuming it's the fuel pump going bad. So we're in the middle of trying to replace that because we brought a spare. And then we'll see. Hopefully that's all it is.
What is this?
Is the pump too low now?
What am I missing? Oh, it's God damn it.
This is
It's the hose clean.
the late night after track struggles.
You'll log that fuel pump control. Just make sure it's actually being commanded to stay on.
Okay. If that's getting a weird reading, the volts are getting weird.
Like that trim
Voltage is
switch?
steady though.
Dude, are you going to rip that trim switch out of it? You're so anti-trim switch.
I'll just start it.
Watch it have some like weird ground float. And the trim switch is
Oh
always
my
big.
god. Okay, so I did notice
Oh man, would you
my charge pressure had some weird like. I said, "Please, I was like, is this cavitation?" He's like, "No, it just looks like sensor noise."
Yeah.
Sensor noise. When have I ever had sensor noise? We're all just gonna get right now.
Nobody made it wrong.
No. fuel filter's going the right way. Ah. Check the that ball valve under there. I'll make sure it's not there.
Which one? Under the hood?
All right, we're breaking into our Airbnb here. Just arrived, and about to be MTV Cribs. Guess we'll just have to break a window.
Oh man. Let's take a house with a checkpoint.
Oh? What's that hole?
Looks like an actual keyhole, looks like. This is not working.
Guess we're sleeping outside.
Oh my god.
Alright, so we downgraded to our current situation. We're in the camper that's next to the Airbnb. The door was open.
And the heat doesn't work.
And the heat doesn't work, so we're plus one
But we
here.
have a fake fireplace.
We do have a fake fireplace, putting off 0 heat, even though I've set it. It's got buttons on it.
Yeah, no heat.
No heat.
Oh.
I set the heat on it. Is there heat now? Oh, whoa.
Oh.
So me and Mark are gonna be sharing this one blanket, and we also have towels. It's like when you go to sleep at your buddy's house. You're just covering yourself with pillows and
Couch cushions.
couch cushions. Oh man, what a good time. This is better than Byron though.
Yeah.
At least we're not outside. May as well be outside. It's just the same temperature.
Right.
It's a pretty nice camper though.
Yeah.
We could get arrested for squatting, but
Yep. We're pretty sure we're at the right place, but the door code didn't work, so.
oh
Who knows? Maybe
man,
we just found another house with a camper behind it.
what an adventure.
Let's be real. The odds of that door getting kicked in was like, I mean, highest odds I've ever had of kicking a door in.
That was it. That was it.
I don't know. I've never contemplated kicking many doors in, but
That's the one.
Jesus.
See, it kicked off.
Well, it was just blowing cold air anyway.
I know. Is that blowing any heat?
No.
And it turned itself off.
How come nothing heats anything?
All right, let me play with the switches over there. Let's see.
Now it's like, now it says stuff.
Yeah, but it's not heat.
Oh.
Ugh.
This is how cold the shop car was on the drive.
Yeah.
Mark's thawing his feet.